Hello and welcome to the history of Stargate. Special thanks to Stargate fandom for all information you're about to hear. Chaya Sar, also known as Athar, was an ascendant Atlantean sentenced to protect the planet Proculus in the Pegasus galaxy. After she disobeyed orders from the others to remain out of corporeal affairs, she acted to protect her former home planet from a Wraith attack. As punishment, she was permitted to protect only her people, unable to aid any others in the Pegasus galaxy, even as she knew what they were going through. When she destroyed two Wraith darts in pursuit of John Shepard's puddle jumper in 2004, the jumper landed and the team eventually made contact with her, with Dr. Rodney McKay assuming that the planet's protection was some kind of advanced weapon, attempting to ask Chaya, who posed as her own high priestess, to permit her planet to become a refugee world for other people whose homes had been destroyed by the Wraith. The team took her back to Atlantis. While there, she developed a certain relationship with Shepard, but McKay became increasingly suspicious of her when she was revealed to be strangely in perfect health despite her seemingly primitive background, as well as she was known to possess the ancient technology activation gene by activating the biometric sensor array. After McKay deduced that she was an ancient, Chaya admitted the truth, and detecting a Wraith attack on her homeworld, she returned to it through the Stargate, followed by Shepard and a puddle jumper. After Shepard attacked the fleet, Chaya appeared to him and told him to let her handle it, which she did. Using her powers, Athar destroyed the fleet, made up of two Wraith cruisers and hundreds of darts. Landing on the planet, Athar explained her history to Shepard, and regrettably told him that the others would not permit her to help any new arrivals on the planet. Despite this, before John departed, she shared herself with him, allowing the two of them to witness everything that the other was. Thank you for watching the history of Chaya Sar. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you can. If you already have, thank you, and have a nice day. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome to the history of the Ascended Ancient Orlin. Orlin showed the people of Valona how to construct an orbital weapon to defend themselves against the Goa'uld. After the Goa'uld threat had been averted, the Valonan people began to plan conquest of other worlds. The other ascended beings came and wiped them out to correct Orlin's mistake, sentencing him to live alone on the desolated planet as punishment. Eventually, SG1 came to the planet. Orlin attempted to connect with Major Samantha Carter, but his ascended form overwhelmed her. He followed her through the Stargate to her home, where he appeared to her. He eventually took human form in order to be with her. Upon learning that Stargate Command intended to test fire the weapon on Valona, he built a miniature Stargate using various parts ordered online and from Carter's toaster. He was shot by Lieutenant Colonel Albert Reynolds while attempting to disable the Naquadah generator powering the device, knowing that the device was set to overload to provide the necessary power. The others allowed him to ascend again, and he used his powers to take the generator to a safe distance while destroying the weapon permanently. 2005. 5 years later, Orlin returned to assist Stargate Command in their war against the Ori. He took human form again, this time as a child, to retain much of the ascended knowledge as possible. After informing them of the true motives of the Ori, which included the revelation that the Ori sapped powers from those who worshipped them, while also not granting their worshippers ascension, but simply a meaningless death, Orlin aided them in the creation of the prior disruptor and a cure to the Ori plague. Unfortunately, the amount of knowledge Orlin had managed to retain was too much for his brain to handle, and large portions of his brain cells died from trying to retain the knowledge. Left with brain damage and unable to return to his ascended brethren, Orlin was later put into a nursing home on Earth, unable to remember his past life. Though he was unable to finish his work on the cure, his work was instrumental in engineering a cure from the immunity Girak granted to the SGC personnel through the use of his prior powers. Thank you for watching the history of Orlin. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you can. If you already have, thank you, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.